Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech. An iPhone 11, 11 Pro, and 11 Pro Max come out in about a week or so, at least at the time of filming this video. And at the same time Apple announced those phones, they also announced new cases for those phones. And if you ordered it the same day that they were available for pre-order, you receive them today or maybe tomorrow, depending on how fast the shipment was. So I have 3 separate cases, and they came in 3 separate packages, all from the same place, which I thought is kind of odd with Apple's environmental stance and things like that. I'm surprised they're not shipped together, but either way, they're not. And it comes packaged like this. So I got 3 different ones, one for each size and in different materials as well. So they come in this little wrapper, but let's take a closer look at them. Now, as you can see here, I have a case for each size phone. And the 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max this year get clear cases along with all the different colors. And then the 11 gets a silicone case instead of just a clear case. You've got a white and a black option for silicone, but none of the colors. So the colors are specific to the Pro and Pro Max, and I think they want you to see the color through a clear case like we have for the 11 Pro and Pro Max for the 11. So as you can see here, this is the packaging. I opened this one already, but the cases all come in at $39. Now, the crazy thing is you can go up to $129 for the leather folio case. And so last year or the year before, we had a leather folio case just like this for the iPhone X, and it was $100. Now it's $129. So I don't know what's causing that. And then also these similar cases come in at $49, but for the newer phones. So it's the same leather, and it wears pretty well over time. This is on my 8 Plus. You'll see it's worn, but it's held up well. So let's take a look at the new cases. So this is the clear case, and the nice thing about these is they don't really yellow over time, so they hold up well. And then you have some soft press buttons on the side, just like you did on last year's model for the XR. And then for the iPhone 11, we have a silicone case. So let's go ahead and open this up. And similar to what we had last year, or for current cases, you've got a microfiber lining inside. And then around the camera cutout, you can see it's rubber that's sort of folded in on the microfiber lining. So I think it looks pretty good. It's what you would expect. Again, you've got buttons here that are silicone that are very soft to press. Now again, we have the silicone case for the iPhone 11 Pro, and these come in a variety of colors that match the Apple Watch bands. So this one I think is called Clementine, or it says orange, but there's also a Clementine watch band that might match it. And so each one of these is just clear, orange, and black. But again, it's the same thing, and this gives us an idea of the size. So I thought we'd take a look and see how they fit the dummy models that I had that gave us an idea, and see if anything's different here. Normally these dummy models are available to show us, or show case makers, how to design the case around them so they can actually make the cases ahead of time. Now, just like the previous silicone cases, it's open on the bottom, and then on the sides everything's exactly as we suspected. So it's nice and open on the front. You do have some lay on the table protection, and then on the back, that's pretty close to what we thought, although the camera looks completely different. I think it looks a lot better in the final versions. So let me set this one aside. We'll take a look at the next one. This was the 11 dummy unit. And again, it should be the same. I don't think anything's really moved, and it's exactly what you would expect. Again, the open bottom on there. And then on the Pro Max size case, we'll stick this one in place here, and you'll be able to see the nice color. So if you ordered a Pro Max in that new midnight green or whatever color you prefer, it should look pretty good in this case, and you'll be able to see it obviously through it. So you've got soft press with buttons, like I said, but again, it's open on the bottom, and you'll want to use a screen protector if you're worried about scratching that display, because you only get a little bit of lay on the table protection. So you've got it like that. And overall, they're decent cases. They hold up well. And like I said, in the past, I've had issues with the cases. Maybe they delaminate or peel down here on the bottom. Every time I've brought one to Apple, they've replaced it for me, unless it was overly damaged, ripped completely across or something like that. They looked up my account, said, yes, it's under a year old or so, and they replaced it. So as long as it's not out of that year warranty or so, they've replaced it for me every single time, especially if you have Apple Care on the phone. So of course we've got all of the same silicones available for the Pro and Pro Max, and a lot of nice colors, and they'll change these every season like they did in the past. Now, if you're anything like me, you appreciate textures of different devices. In fact, that's one of the reasons I don't use cases too often, because I like the texture of the phone. However, the silicone case has this nice smooth, soft feel to it, and it also adds a lot of grip. The only complaint I could really think about is it's difficult to put in a pocket or remove it sometimes if it's kind of warm out. So it's difficult to slide out of a normal pocket sometimes just because it's a little bit sticky. But you definitely won't drop it because it provides a lot of extra grip, and it still feels pretty premium in your hand. The clear cases, they actually feel okay. They feel much more premium than other cases, and actually they feel a lot like a Samsung phone. If you ever held a Samsung phone, this case sort of gives it that feel. And I know the Samsung phones are glass, but this feels closer to glass than it does to plastic. So that's it for the Apple cases for the next iPhones. Let me know what you think about this clear case. Would you pay $40 for a clear case? Now, I know that's expensive, but to be fair, here is the clear case from the XR last year, and it doesn't have any yellowing to it whatsoever. And that's something you normally get with a clear case. So they've done something extra here. They've actually put an extra coating on it to make it more scratch resistant. And so far, I think it's holding up pretty well. So I guess it's okay. I'd like to see it closer to $30, but either way, it is a decent case. But let me know what you think in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and hit that notification bell if you'd like to see more of these videos as soon as they're released. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.